People would have laughed at you if you had told them a decade ago that they could study how blockchain and NFTs work in real estate. The internet has made it easier than ever to learn just about anything you want. So, with all this content and information available, how did you know which ones to learn from and which ones actually work? Luckily for you, Real Talker, for today's video, we will be talking about how blockchain and NFTs work in real estate. Remember that while the first step is completing any of this amazing information, the second and possibly more important step is taking action, even if it's imperfect action. Real estate is the single largest store of wealth in the world, and if the cryptocurrency and blockchain industries are looking for a fast track to mass adoption, they could do worse than to form partnerships with the real estate industry. According to a report published by Savills World Research in September 2021, the estimated value of the world's real estate is $326.5 trillion. In mid-July, crypto sector market capitalization was approximately $1 trillion. In addition, the property market, at least its commercial real estate segment, is characterized by expensive entry barriers and information asymmetry that favors insiders. Its fees are high, its paperwork is burdensome, and its deeds are often defective, forged, or missing. It can take years to sell certain properties, which is another way of saying that the market is illiquid. It is not surprising that many believe this market is ripe for disruption, particularly through tokenization enabled by blockchain technology. The concept of tokenizing real estate is not completely novel. In 2019, for instance, a 6.5 million euro villa in Boulogne, a suburb of Paris, was tokenized. On the Ethereum blockchain, 1 million shares were listed for sale, marking the first time a property in France was sold via a blockchain transaction. A portion of the luxury villa could have been acquired for as little as 6.5 euros. Everything will be fractionalized, right? The emergence of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and supportive regulations such as regulation crowdfunding in the United States have shone a brighter light on cryptocurrency and real estate partnerships. Even this year's metaverse hype, including Yugo Labs' record-breaking virtual land auction, has not deterred real estate activity. Web3 will be all about ownership and fractionalized shares, said Bobby Singh, founder of the Nifty Sky DAO, speaking at the NFT NYC 2022 conference in June, which featured a track on tokenized real estate. Imagine slicing the Empire State Building into 2 billion shares. A piece of the Empire State Building could be purchased for several dollars. Ownership reduces its own momentum, continued Singh. If you become a collector or an owner, you will be more likely to discuss it. More owners result in greater excitement. The concept of title is essential. Associate Professor of Finance and Real Estate at DePaul University Lamont Black tells magazine, blockchain has the potential to transform real estate. Real estate is all about ownership and financing records, he explains, and blockchain is ideally suited as a shared record-keeping system for this type of application. Many of these principles are already being applied to digital real estate in the metaverse, according to Black. While the concepts underlying Web3, of which the metaverse is a component, are deeply rooted in ownership of digital assets, including fundamental things like personal data. This has not been lost on the real estate industry, according to David Tawil, president and co-founder of Brochain Capital, who told magazine, the efficiency and certainty comes with tokenization are undeniable. A market larger than the cryptoverse. If one accepts Savills numbers, the value of the world's real estate is more than 300 times that of the crypto and blockchain sector, which recently fell below $1 trillion in market cap. This disparity has not escaped the notice of observers. In August, Moore Global, a global network of accountancy, advisory, and consulting firms, stated that even 0.5% of the total $280 trillion global property market were tokenized in the next 5 years, the market would reach $1.4 trillion. Alternatively, if one uses Savills' estimate of a $327 trillion market, tokenizing only 1% of the global real estate market would triple the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies. According to Savills, approximately 4/5 of the world real estate is residential. Some claim that commercial real estate, which accounts for less than 1/10 of the market, could be the first sector to be affected by tokenization. Singh, a veteran of the New York commercial real estate industry, explained at the NFT NYC convention that the legacy commercial real estate market is beset by a lot of friction and a dearth of liquidity. Because the blockchain is transparent, innovations such as blockchain-based NFTs can aid in record-keeping, and fractionalization will make real estate more liquid. We believe this market will be more receptive to alternative capital-raising methods such as tokenization, says Navanil Roy, CEO of United Arab Emirates-based Landork. His company facilitates lending in the real estate industry by providing access to decentralized financing secured by non-fungible land tokens. By tokenizing and separating the ownership and custody of the underlying physical real estate asset, tokenization can open the door for a broader pool of investors, according to Sean Stein-Smith, an assistant professor of economics and business at Lehman College. It can also facilitate peer-to-peer secondary transactions, enabling the development of a robust secondary market. Stein-Smith adds that the real-time nature of crypto transactions offers additional potential benefits such as increasing the speed with which mortgages are approved and transactions are completed. Obstacles still remain. Despite its immense potential, blockchain technology has made relatively few inroads into the realm of property rights to date. The villa in Bologna mentioned previously was more of an exception than a rule. Blockchain is a technology that requires market participant coordination. The impact will be limited until there is greater adoption of this technology, Black tells magazine, adding, another obstacle is the government's role. Local governments regulate real estate titles extensively. Therefore, the recording of ownership on a blockchain will require government support. The municipalities with the most foresight and agility will lead the way. Max Dilendorf, a partner at the Dilendorf law firm who has been working on real estate tokenization projects since 2017, tells magazine that the promise of a globalized tokenized real estate market with secondary market trading has taken time because it required getting multiple licenses. Approximately 3 years ago, Securitize LLC became a U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission registered transfer agent operating on the blockchain. But companies have spent years and years to obtain licenses in the US, Asia, and Europe, he says. A significant portion of the data required to complete a tokenized real estate transaction is not natively stored on the blockchain. It must be manually entered. Fabian Schar, a professor at the University of Basel, wanted to invest a few hundred Swiss francs in a multi-family home in Detroit, according to an interview he gave to Credit Suisse Insights in May 2022. The technical procedure related to the token worked without a hitch. There were approximately 150 pages of legal documents that I had to read and sign, Char said, explaining why she canceled the transaction. Additionally, the real estate industry is occasionally resistant to change, which could hinder adoption. Real estate brokers and agents are relatively hesitant to adopt new technology due to the monetary sums involved and the implications of property ownership rights, observed Stein-Smith. In addition, there may be a need for additional success stories before progress can be made. Real estate owners seeking to raise capital have a single objective: lower cost of capital, according to Yael Tamar, CEO and co-founder of Solid Block, a tokenization platform for real estate. They will not bother with nice-to-have solutions until they are convinced that there is a specific audience of investors seeking property-backed security tokens. Roy suggests that the DeFi summer may have inadvertently slowed things down because DeFi lenders became spoiled by the exceptionally high lending returns they enjoyed during this highly liquid period. Their returns expectations in the world of digital assets cannot be replicated with real-world assets, which are grounded in real-world economics. This mental shift is the most difficult obstacle. The road ahead may also be lengthy. When the director of UK commercial research at Savills, Marie Hickey, recently wrote about 4 trends shaping retail real estate globally, neither tokenization nor blockchain technology were mentioned. When asked about this, Hickey told magazine, tokenized real estate is currently too insignificant to be cited as a major trend. Positive regulatory changes in the United States. Dilendorf believes that recent regulatory changes in the United States could lead to a boom in tokenized projects. Dilendorf predicts that Reg CF, whose fundraising ceiling was increased from $1 million to $5 million in late 2020, will pave the way. Reg CF permits a company to raise capital from both accredited and non-accredited investors, and there is no limit on the number of participants. In the meantime, US-based alternative trading systems are constructing bridges to ATS platforms in Europe and Asia. Dilendorf tells magazine, now, if you place your digital real estate token on a US platform, an investor from Europe or Asia can participate in a secondary market trade. This could substantially stimulate the secondary market. Additionally, transaction fees are low on blockchain-based ATS platforms like Securitize, and smart contracts ensure that only Know Your Customer verified accounts are used for transfers. Dilendorf adds, it's the creation of a new way for small businesses to create capital, which is similar to an initial public offering. NFTs or tokenization alone? How might property tokenization manifest? Are NFTs the most lucrative? Standard tokenization? Or perhaps other forms, such as the recently proposed soul-bound tokens by Vitalik Buterin? Tamer asserts that tokenization may take various forms. Some will have a portion of their capitalization table on Web3, others will use tokens for payments or asset management. Harib Figueredo, a candidate for the State House of Representatives in the United States who joined Singh in the NFT NYC 2022 panel on understanding the value of tokenized real estate, notes that in Florida there are problems transferring deeds, which can be remedied with NFTs, digital files that can prove ownership. Time sharing is also another useful application. Black tells magazine that in the future, real estate titles could be issued as non-fungible tokens. The property owner would keep possession of the token in a digital wallet. Changes in property value would be reflected in the NFT's value. Furthermore, when the owner wishes to sell a property, they may list it as an NFT on an NFT exchange. Buyers could bid on the NFT and the winning bidder's digital wallet would receive the NFT. This would make the secondary real estate market significantly more liquid and transparent. In contrast to Reg CF-enabled digital securities that are SEC approved, Dilendorf does not foresee NFTs or DAOs playing a dominant role in the real estate market. Which types of real estate projects lend themselves best to tokenization? Landmark assets will be the most profitable, predicts Tamar. Top-tier stadiums will fall into this category. Large institutional quality properties will be more likely to be tokenized because they will experience greater liquidity, and unlike small properties, they will attract institutions during the primary sale. Lifting the world's poor out of poverty. Black tells magazine that blockchain technology can be useful in large portions of the developing world where the existing infrastructure for ensuring property rights is weak or non-existent, citing economist Hernando de Soto, who has argued that property rights are the key to economic growth. If blockchain technology can improve property rights such as real estate ownership in developing nations, this could have a profound effect on entire economies, says Black. In a widely stated opinion piece for the Wall Street Journal, De Soto emphasized blockchain's ability to keep records that can be continuously updated as property ownership changes. The majority of the world's population has no access to a formal property rights system, he wrote, adding, if blockchain technology can empower public and private efforts to register property rights on a single computer platform, we will be able to share the benefits of private property registration with the entire world. Global disruptor or specialist? Can the crypto industry reach a point in the future where a significant portion of real estate, such as more than 10% of global real estate market, will be tokenized? Or will this remain a niche market? I can imagine that day. Tokenization of 10% of real estate, says Tawil. But tokenization of real estate ownership will likely take some time, especially in places like the United States where large infrastructure changes will be necessary. After all, property deeds are recorded and stored in tens of thousands of municipal offices. These will require digitization. In addition, a large lobby of professionals who profit from property transactions such as lawyers, title insurance, brokers, etc. may be marginalized or eliminated in a tokenized property ownership world. Tawil tells magazine. According to Black, imagining the tokenization of 10% of the real estate market is not difficult. Blockchain and non-fungible tokens provide a digital record of ownership that can be linked to real estate, automobiles, and any form of durable good. Tamar adds, "My prediction is that a significant portion of the real estate market will be tokenized to leverage the blockchain economy, but the top 20% by demand, size, performance, brand, location, etc. will enjoy 80% of the financing opportunities." As with any disruptive technology, the adoption of tokenized property could negatively impact certain industries. Title insurance companies may be among the first to feel the effects of the downturn. Once there is a clear and transparent ledger that records who owns a property and whether there are liens on the property, title company fees will no longer be necessary, Black tells magazine. Nevertheless, success frequently breeds success, or as Black put it, as societies become more familiar with blockchain as an infrastructure for maintaining digital assets, they could pave the way for the application of similar principles to physical assets such as real estate. In recent years, cryptocurrency, blockchain, NFTs, decentralized finance, and trustless computing have been prominent technological trends. There are currently blockchain and cryptocurrency applications in a variety of industries. Concurrently, it is essential to recognize the massive scale of digital transformation, which has altered the fundamental ways in which we buy and sell products. The NFT real estate interaction has garnered interest from a variety of sectors, particularly due to the value benefits of NFTs. However, it is also essential to assess the viability of NFTs for real estate representation. Is the NFT of a property equivalent to a legal deed of ownership? What will occur if you wish to sell your property's NFT to another party? Following is a comprehensive overview of the fundamentals of NFTs in real estate. In addition, this video would discuss potential obstacles to the expansion of NFTs in the real estate industry. Is NFT suitable for real estate? NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, have been in the news every day. You can find NFTs everywhere, from multi-million-dollar NFT art auctions to marketing strategies of popular fast food restaurants. To answer the question, can NFTs be used in real estate? You must first understand NFTs. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are a new category of digital tokens that can be acquired with crypto or fiat currency. The defining characteristic of an NFT is the assignment of sole ownership of digital assets via blockchain technology. With blockchain-based traceability, it is easier to track and sell NFTs in public. Currently, the primary applications of NFTs are in the digital music and art markets. Using a unique, immutable signature, non-fungible tokens can facilitate the validation of product ownership. However, the connection between NFT and real estate paints a different picture of NFT's capabilities. Now, non-fungible tokens are gradually becoming indispensable tools for representing ownership of physical objects on blockchain networks. Therefore, NFTs are an ideal tool for facilitating the sale and purchase of real estate properties. Why should you become familiar with NFT real estate? Before learning more about NFT real estate, one would naturally be curious about the associated opportunities. Do any examples exist of representing real estate as NFTs in practice? One of our mentors listed an apartment as an NFT on the real estate platform Propi in May 2021. In 2017, he had purchased the same property using Ethereum smart contracts, which is an interesting fact. It was marketed as the world's first real estate NFT and sold for more than $93,000. In another instance, the real estate development company Prometheus sold 2 luxury residences in Portugal using cryptocurrency. Moreover, the company ensured the availability of ownership via NFTs. The examples of NFT sales of popular properties demonstrate the potential of NFTs for real estate management. Now, anyone would seek information regarding the possible motivations behind the use of NFTs to represent real estate on the blockchain. Motives to employ NFTs for real estate. With a practical understanding of the question, what is an NFT in real estate, gleaned from the practical examples, you have a fundamental understanding of the reasons to use NFTs in real estate. The benefits of credible, transparent, and immutable ownership proof with non-fungible tokens cannot be ignored. Consider the assessment of conventional real estate as an illustration. One of the most significant setbacks in real estate investments is the transfer of property ownership. Currently, purchasing a property necessitates massive amounts of documentation. In contrast, NFT real estate transactions are more efficient due to their enhanced streamlining. The incorporation of NFTs into the picture enables buyers to assume control of real estate ownership within minutes. The susceptibility of digital transactions to cyber fraud is an additional highlight for the use of NFTs in the real estate industry. On the contrary, a real estate NFT marketplace guarantees enhanced data security and integrity. The benefits of blockchain and NFT could provide buyers and sellers with the confidence required to transfer assets. On the blockchain, purchasers could also find opportunities to borrow against their real estate NFT or traditional finance solutions. Consequently, NFTs can also simplify the process of obtaining mortgage loans. Use of NFTs in real estate transactions. NFTs are unique digital assets or tokens representing virtual or physical property that are stored on the blockchain networks. Consequently, owner of a property's NFT can demonstrate ownership of the property. In addition, NFTs can alleviate fraud-related concerns. However, the practical applications of non-fungible tokens in real estate involve some added complexities. In the use of NFTs for real estate, there are two distinct types of tokenization: entire asset tokenization and fractional ownership tokenization. Fractional ownership tokenization is a common response to the question, can NFT be used in real estate? For many valid reasons. The fractional ownership or tokenization of fractional ownership is a straightforward method for representing real estate as NFTs. Consider fractional ownership tokenization as a crowdfunding platform that assists investors in purchasing shares. The fractional owners have a specific number of tokens that represent their fractional ownership of the asset. The tokenization of an entire asset is a distinct concept that requires the conversion of the actual property deed into an NFT. Regulatory concerns pertaining to real estate investments present formidable obstacles for EA tokenization at this time. In terms of simplicity, fractional ownership tokenization provides a superior alternative to asset-wide tokenization. Implementation of NFT real estate interaction. The fundamentals of the real estate NFT connection demonstrate why NFTs are likely the future of the real estate industry. Now, you must be eagerly anticipating the implementation of NFTs for real estate. In the initial phase of selling real estate in the form of NFTs, you must meet all of the necessary legal requirements to ensure regulatory compliance. Consult a legal professional with experience in blockchain technology and its legal implications. After completing the necessary legal procedures, the next step is to mint an NFT. You can mint an NFT with a property description and associated legal information. In this situation, you would require a real estate NFT marketplace that provides a secure and adaptable environment for the creation of NFTs. The marketplace facilitates the incorporation of all documentation, reports, and disclosures required by legal authorities to provide proof of ownership. You can sell your property's NFT on a marketplace for NFTs to potential buyers. Interested buyers would submit bids for the NFT, and the winner would pay for the NFT in either cryptocurrency or fiat currency. Once you have received the funds, you may send the NFT to the buyer's wallet. On the other hand, purchasers would finalize the transfer by completing the necessary paperwork. Ultimately, the purchaser acquires full ownership of the property via the non-fungible token representing it. Digital real estate versus physical real estate. Individual physical homes are still difficult to register as NFTs, but digital real estate can be registered using NFTs. Since digital real estate exists in a virtual world that is the financially unregulated equivalent of the Wild West, there are no real rules governing it. Digital real estate exists in virtual spaces, commonly referred to as the metaverse or sandbox platforms, in which users can interact and construct virtually anything. For instance, Minecraft is a well-known platform with digital real estate potential. Roblox, Decentraland, Axie Infinity, Upland, CryptoVoxels, and Somnium Space are additional popular platforms. Similar to actual real estate, virtual real estate lots are designated parcels within the platform's designated space. Depending on the platform, the number of available parcels is limited, creating scarcity in the same way that there is limited land in the real world. For instance, Decentraland has 90,601 individual plots, each of which is traded as a type of NFT called land and is purchased with a cryptocurrency known as mana. Challenges for non-profit real estate organizations. People are wary of NFTs in real estate just as they are of revolutionary technologies such as the mobile phone and the internet. What is NFT in the real estate industry? Given that the real estate industry is a slow-changing industry, this is a question that is frequently asked. Virtual tours and technological advancements have only recently taken over the real estate industry. Is it reasonable to implement NFTs given the fact that real estate professionals and purchasers struggle with new technologies? The adoption of NFTs in the real estate industry presents a number of obvious obstacles. First, the adoption of real estate NFT alternatives would be hampered by the obvious resistance to a new technology. Moreover, blockchain and NFTs pose a threat to the status quo of many intermediaries, which include title companies. Therefore, it may be some time before we see widespread implementations of NFTs in the real estate industry. The final impression regarding the NFT real estate connection establishes a clear precedent for the future which is favorable. Due to the cumbersome procedure and susceptible proofs of ownership, real estate has been plagued by concerns of inefficiency and fraud. For instance, anyone could forge a person's property ownership documents and assert unauthorized claims. In such situations, non-fungible tokens provide much-needed currency and tangible proof of real estate ownership. You are not required to provide evidence that you own the property. The NFT of a property identifies the property's current owner as well as its previous owners. Surely, this is a giant step towards greater real estate transparency. Start learning more about the application of NFTs and how they can benefit the real estate industry. That's it for this video, Real Talker. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!